elephant in the room now. We're looking at like market positioning between Enterprise Suite, Sage Intacct. Let's talk about pricing. What can people expect there? In your opinion, is there a better value option? I mean, are there too many nuances to go into it? Just give me the overview of pricing.
Like, I want to be a little bit careful because the way Intuit Enterprise Suite is managed currently is contract based, and there's kind of a formulaic approach to it, but there's room to maneuver, and that's the same thing with Intact. So what I would say about this, without giving any numbers, because I don't think that's fair, I think each organization will be unique in what they get priced for by Intuit, by Sage. But I will say that Intuit will come at a slightly cheaper solution, from what I can tell. Not as cheap as I thought they may make it, just from a competitive perspective, which I think is smart on Intuit's side. We don't want to devalue the software, so it's a really fine line between being competitive from pricing and devaluing the software. So I was kind of surprised from a kind of pricing strategy for client acquisition, but I actually believe in the strategy when it comes to value propositions. Um, and they're module based, they're entity based. So the price will grow as the organization grows or scales or has those complexities. Sage Intacct has a ton of modules, and I've seen Intacct range in prices from like right around 10 grand to $1 million. I don't think you'll ever see Intuit go into like $1 million range. But that's some pretty complex organizations that need a lot of capabilities and users and entities and things of that nature. So again, sorry, I'm not giving you pricing, but I think that would be unfair to the listeners, because I'd create unfair expectations, and I think it's unfair to the products themselves.
No, it makes sense. Like I hate when people ask, "Hey, what's the price on this like consulting professional services or software implementation project?" And it's like there are so many of these things that play into how to price it. It really is more of an art form than anything else. But the mentality, I think, behind how each one prices is important to know,
Yep.
and kind of what level they'll fit in at.
Yep.
Because there's such a wide range. That political walk around answer about pricing, which is almost impossible to avoid in this kind of scenario. I think you did as good a job as you possibly could have there.